Well, hello. My name's Ian Douglas. I'm company manager with Welsh National Opera, and we're here on Scenery Street at the Wales Millennium Centre. We've been here for about 5.5 years now after moving from the new theatre, which was our previous space in Cardiff. We have over the years moved on from being an amateur company to a fully professional company who now tour extensively through Britain and throughout Europe. This, however, is our home, Scenery Street, which is the core of all of our activities here. We have 4 magnificent rehearsal rooms. We can perform and rehearse these huge shows which we do here in a way that no other company in Britain can do. It's fantastic. It's a wonderful venue. We're a full-time company of about 250 people, augmented by many more throughout the year. We have a basic chorus of 40, augmented at the moment during Der Meistersing with an extra 40 extra chorus. We have an orchestra of 60, 65 thereabouts. We have milliners, we have costume makers, carpenters, scenic artists, members of music staff who are there to help prepare all of the cast, etc. So it's a big operation. We, as I say, we tour extensively about 18 weeks of the year. For this, we have to make sure that all of our sets are flexible enough to fit all of the different venues which we tour to. We go from the small venues, the Grand Theatre in Swansea, which is a delightful little theatre with a very narrow proscenium down to about 28 feet, having left the WMC where we're nearer 60 feet. Liverpool is even wider. So we have to make sure that all of our performances look as good as possible on the stage in Swansea as well as on the stage here. We don't want to shortchange our audience anywhere. As the 3 main production rehearsal rooms that we have here, where we can put a complete set in 4 rehearsals, which, as I've said, is unique in this country. We also have Orchestra Hall, which is here appearing behind the pink door as it recedes. Orchestra Hall is a great room. As well as being the main rehearsal room for the orchestra, it's also the room that we use for Sitzproben, literally the German seating rehearsal, which is the final rehearsal that we have before we go on stage to work with the orchestra, the set, the cast, the conductor, everything that happens on stage. So aesthetically, it is absolutely superb. We have different panels around the room to ensure a perfect acoustic, which is also reflected and replicated in the other 3 rehearsal studios that we have here. Okay, so we're just about to move from Scenery Street into the production office area, which is where all of the sharp end offices are based. So in this area we have the orchestra manager, the chorus master, the chorus manager, all our scheduling and music officers, the people who are needed on a day-to-day basis just to make the opera company tick over during rehearsals and performances. Deal with some of the great artists of the world. We have worked very recently with Bryn Terfel and Christopher Purvis, Brindy Sherratt, to mention just 3 of a cast of 17 in Der Meistersing. Rebecca Evans is another regular with us. We work with some of the world's top people, and we welcome them to Welsh National Opera, and because they enjoy coming back here to work with us, they come back year after year, and it's a real joy to have them. You can see them all around the country working with us. You can see them at the Millennium Centre here in Cardiff, in Liverpool, Birmingham, Bristol, Southampton, Swansea, Llandudno, Milton Keynes and Oxford, our main regular touring venues. One of the provisions that we are able to provide here at Millennium Centre, that the size of the Donald Gordon Theatre allows us to do, is to have open dress rehearsals, of which we have 8 or 9 a year. The size of the Donald Gordon Theatre means that we can invite 850 people free of charge to come and see these great artists. We have community groups, we have school groups, we have friends of the company as well, but it's such an incredible resource, and it allows us to bring people into the venue, into the Donald Gordon Theatre, into the Wales Millennium Centre, who may be nervous to make that first step across the foyer. If you ever have any questions about Welsh National Opera and you are there in the venue, you will find me or my colleague Kathy in the foyer, and we're always there any queries and questions that you might have. Look forward to seeing you at Welsh National Opera at some point in the future.